Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 11 or Season 3, Episode 4. You understood what episode I'm talking about? That's the main thing about these episodes of Demon Slayer. It's like that. I hope you know that for the new season, which is gonna come when I'm gonna finish this binge watching, I hope that they're gonna really say, okay, it's season tac, episode tac, and everyone is gonna follow that, and everyone is gonna be okay with that, and I'm gonna be on the right thing, you know, at minute 1, because for now, really, all of the platforms, they have a different way to count this episode. It's a little weird in a way. Bon. I just watched the last episode. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. We finally began, you know, the real story during the last episode. I said it, I think that the first episode was an introduction to the new Hashira, to Uzui, and the second episode was an introduction for that place, for that city of pleasure and lust. And clearly, I said it also, I didn't hide it. And you know me, you know that I'm a fan of this anime now, you saw me falling in love with it, and you know, falling in love also with these characters, but I'm not a blind fan. For every shows and animes and stuff that I watch and that I love, I'm never gonna be blind about stuff that I don't like, and each time I'm gonna try to explain to you why, what is really bothering me into these episodes or this stuff and all. And right there, I said it, it's really not the story which is not pleasing me, because see, during the last episode we finally began the story and I was really into it, and I really think that that demon is gonna be cool to follow, to understand visually how she's doing stuff. It's impressive, and also what she's doing right there, the 3 wives, all of that story is gonna be cool, and the fact that our guys are separated so they don't communicate their informations, and you know, things are happening, a lot of things in fact are happening and they don't know about it. I think that it's gonna be really great. See, I'm excited about it. But at the same time, I don't like that place, the context of that place, you know, all of the fact that it's prostitution, it's houses in which women are forced to be right there because they were desperate or because they were sold and they can't escape and they have debt, and their only way to escape is to marry a rich guy. I'm not okay with it at all. And the introduction of the new Hashira was not okay with it also because of the fact that that guy for now is acting like an asshole. I'm not sure that he is an asshole, but he's acting like one. He considers that he's God, that all guys are dogs who can only serve him, you know, obey to him. He has really an head like that, and I don't like how he's treating women. Not at all. I said it during the intro of the last episode. I hope that this is just an act, like it's just an attitude, and I really want to discover more about him. I said it, maybe not more about his past and his background. I don't want something like for Rengoku, for each of the Hashira that we're gonna meet, but at least to discover more about him, about his real emotions through his wives. Maybe it can be a good way to do it. We'll see. During the last episode, we discovered that 2 of his wives disappeared. One, we don't know what happened to her. One, Makio, we discovered that she was interrogated by that demon, Daki, with upper 6. I'm trying to work on things, you know, on remembering names. So one was captured, one disappeared, we don't know where she went. I think that she's still alive. I think that maybe she was the first one that Daki interrogated, and we saw that Daki didn't kill Makio, so I think that yes, they are at the same place, or maybe not at all, because I don't think that when Inosuke followed that demon who was, you know, going away, I don't think that that demon took the girl, the wife, you know, with her. So maybe in fact Makio is still right there and Inosuke can find her. It could be great. During the last episode we had also Tanjiro, who is the perfect little servant, handmaid of this house. Okay, why not? And we had Zenitsu, who discovered Daki, you know, the fact that she's a demon, who felt it like she felt is and he and is a demon slayer. And we discovered during the post-credit scene, who was maybe the beginning of this new episode, but I didn't know it, we discovered that she's gonna capture him. I'm not okay with that at all. You already punched him and I was so mad at it, and also you talked so bad to him, like telling that he is ugly. I was not okay with that, but I was really more okay and more proud, in fact, of Zenitsu, who was afraid of her, but no matter what, intervened, you know, to defend one of the little girls, because it's Zenitsu. He has such a kind heart that he's not gonna let anyone attack someone in front of him. Right there he said that it was to save, you know, a little girl in distress, something like that, but we saw him doing other stuff like that for people who were not girls. Like, I would never forget the fact that he was ready to protect that box, you know, Tanjiro's box, not knowing what was inside, feeling that it was a demon, but you know, it was not a question of is it a girl or not right there, just it was a question of protecting someone because he thinks that it's the right thing to do. And I would never forget that, and at that moment I fall in love with Zenitsu. So right there it's what I'm seeing, you know, when Zenitsu is protecting that little girl, in fact. I love him. So yes, all guys are divided and they don't know each one the information that the other ones had, and I'm worried about that. Like, no one knows that Inosuke almost caught, you know, Daki, and about the fact that right there we have a wife who disappeared. For Tanjiro, no one knows that this wife disappeared also, that someone trapped them, you know, everyone, by making a fake diary and stuff like that. For Zenitsu, no one knows that he knows who is the demon and that that demon hurt him. I'm worried about it. At the same time, it's just the beginning of this season, so it's okay. Our guys are gonna take time to catch that demon and all, but I would be okay, you know, to finish stuff with that demon really quick, because I want to leave that place really quick also. And yes, I want something else for this entire season. But I assume that we're gonna stay into that place for the entire season. Like, it's the name of that arc, you know, that place. So, like for the train arc, we stayed during 7 episodes, 1 movie, with that train. Right there, we're gonna stay with that city. Okay, I think that I'm gonna finish this intro right now. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have episodes of advance. Again, I don't know how many. I think that we have 2 weeks of advance, so it means 3 episodes of advance. I can't remember. Check the description to know that. And I'm putting extended or full reaction parts on my Patreon. I put a lot of full reaction parts for Demon Slayer. And extended, I'm saying it each time, it's already interesting because I'm not forced to cut each 5 seconds, I'm not forced to play with opacity, so you have really what I wanted you guys to see, to have. And again, it's the best way to support me, to subscribe to my Patreon, even if it's just for 1 month. It can be appreciated. You can see that I'm a little reactor, so I'm not considered that much, you know, by YouTube when they're not shadow banning my videos. I'm not considered at all by TikTok, because to be a little considered, you have at least to have 1K followers. I don't have them. And again, when I'm gonna have them, maybe one day, it's only gonna be a little considered. It's already gonna be great, but still, I have some types, you know, just to be considered. If you have a TikTok, if you want to support me, you just have to follow. It's already great. It can be already appreciated. So yes, I'm a little reactor right there on YouTube. I'm no one on TikTok. I have a Patreon and it's great. We're not a lot on my Patreon, but it's cool because we can talk a lot on the comments and that's really cool. And also on private messages. So if you can be interested, it's on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode with Zenitsu. I want to have news about Zenitsu. I'm worried. What? Oh, it looks good. You're sweet. Ah, Tanjiro. You really captured him and you're gonna interrogate him also? You're violent and you're also a liar. You know that something is wrong. See how much he's sweating and all? We know that he's frightened by her. Talking with each other, that's great. Come on, calm down, Inosuke. Yes, and he's really quick, we know it. You know about Zenitsu? You made a mistake? You're recognizing right now that you made a mistake? You? A god? No, I'm not gonna give up on Zenitsu. I prefer to see that side of you than him, you know, being arrogant and all. Right turn on your aunt? Can you do the same? Me? I think also. I think so now also. For the wives and for the two for sure. Do not die? Yes. For sure. Whoa. You're gonna be so sad when she's gonna die. They're insisting too much on the fact that she's so nice and all. She's gonna die. Are you showing who you truly are? Yes? Why? Why? Do you love that person? She's just sold to someone else, in fact.
笑顔でいてください。
私はあなたにもいなくなってほしくないのよ、すんちゃん。
Sweet.
お幸せに。
ありがとう。すみちゃんもね、すまちゃんのことよろしくね。
はい。
You can do it. I said it that she would be killed. You didn't smell. Oh.
まずい。
Fuck.
ほとんど日が落ちかけてる。匂いがする。
Ah! Please.
甘い匂いがかすか。
Go back, go back, go back.
もう日が暮れるのに来やしねえぜ。総一郎のバカ野郎が。
Learn his name. You're giving orders to.
やるやつだぜ。ムキムキの少年を用意してるなんてよ。に対して。
You're also back to who you truly are.
善子とひなつるはどうした？取り返すことを許さない。
Ah, you changed your voice, like you're not so proud of you anymore, like truly. That's what I wanted to see. Who is truly?
敵を撃ってやる。隠密。わらび姫という親が火を渡らない。いない。人を狩りに出ているな。鬼の気配を探りつつ、ひなつりのところへ行こう。ドロシ、夜明けには鬼もここへ戻るはず。俺の手で必ず型をつける。匂いが強い。間違いない。
鬼狩りの子来たのね。
You're in front of her, directly in front of her.
黄色い頭の醜いガキでしょ。
You're gonna know that she took Zenitsu.
こんなさんの体がない。
Huh?
出血はしてない。
私は汚い年寄りとブサイクを食べないし。
上限の6。
Mm-hmm.
その人を放て。
誰に向かって口を聞いてんだお前は。
I don't understand what is happening to the Iron. You know that she took.
手足に力が入らない。体がしびれて落ち着け。
Come
体が
on.
反応できて手足に力が入らないのは俺が怯えているからだ。
Come on,
あ
Tanjiro.
の鬼の武器は帯や異能がある。人間を帯の中に取り込める。
Ah! Ah, okay, I didn't think of that. I'm sorry.
帯が通れる隙間さえあれば。
Okay, so she really captured Zenitsu and the wives. She took them
思ったよ
into
り骨がある。
her belt. They are right there, in fact, you know.
目玉だけほじくり出して食べてあげる。
Just try. What the heck? She did it.
ネスコごめん。肩紐がちぎれた。ちょっと戦えない。箱から出るな。
Really?
命が危ない時以外は。
Really? One of you told me that a demon
水の呼吸。
can't kill another demon. I'm not so sure still, even if one of you told me that. Oh, the music! It looks so good and the music is so good. Blood! Cutting it? The face of someone was on that belt.
空中での身のこなし。
In fact, you killed someone right there, no?
上手に切り離したわね。恋夏を閉じ込めているところ。
Did you kill her?
かわいいね。ブサイクだけど。
Oh, you're gonna stop saying that they're ugly and stuff like that. You're not so beautiful right there. It's not because we can see all of your boobs and all of your body that you look great.
やれるか。臼井さん、善逸。
They're gonna come. They're gonna hear you.
やれるかじゃない。やれるんだ。
That's the spirit! That's what we want! Come on. Oh no! But it was a short episode again. The post-credit scene, it's gonna be again a normal scene. I know, that time it's a secret.
俺たちが入れない狭いところへ赴き、人知れず鬼退治に協力する。
Yeah? It's really a scene we're gonna have them.
ネズミは根性あるネズミだけを集めて自分の筋肉に惚れ惚れできるナルシストな一面も必要。要は派手好きな奴らってことだな。
Flashiness. Wait, it means that we have mices like that we're gonna meet again in other episodes who are trained to serve the Demon Slayers? Ah! It's weird. That fight at the end was so great, the music, how it was done and all, it was beautiful. But I'm worried about what happened because when he was cutting, you know, this belt and all, I saw blood. And the fact that we know now that people are trapped into that belt and we saw the face of that person on that part of the belt, in fact I'm worried that by doing that, Tanjiro, he hurt people or he killed people who were trapped into that belt. I'm worried about it. And I'm thinking, you know, how can you defeat someone like that without hurting people who are trapped into her belt? You have to release all of them first, you know, to be sure that they're gonna be okay, because even if you're killing her, you're not gonna save these people because they're trapped and no one is gonna untrap them, you know, if she's dead. Do you understand what I mean? I don't know how it's functioning, her stuff, you know, with that belt, but it's how I'm seeing it. And you know, I was right to question myself about the fact that when Inosuke, he heard that demon who tried to run away, he heard only one person. I knew it, I felt it, you know, that information. So for me, the logical explanation of that, it was the fact that Makio, in fact, was still right there into that house, hidden somewhere, you know, trapped somewhere. And in fact, no, that demon really escaped on her own, but she had Makio with her into that belt. And in fact, she already had at least 2 wives into that belt. 2 or 3? Does she have the 3 wives? The one into Inosuke's place, the one into Tanjiro's place who fakely disappeared, the one in Zenitsu's place, we didn't hear anything about her. We don't know if she disappeared, where she was, nothing. And for sure you have Zenitsu also now into that belt. And that Oiran, but I think that right there, Tanjiro, he killed her. She was so nice, you know, with these 2 girls. They were representing her, you know, such as a nice person, so sweet. And the fact that she gave that present to these 2 little girls, saying that she would give them her treasures because she loved them, both of them, I was sure that something would happen to her. But I don't understand why, you know, what could be the reason behind that? If not, because that demon needs to get stronger, more powerful, and because of that she needs to kill, and to kill. We know that it's what Muzan wants with his demons, but again, for what reason at the end? For now, for me, their mission, all of these demons, it's to get stronger and more powerful. But you're not getting stronger just to get stronger. You're getting stronger to do something with that strength. Do you understand what I mean? We know that Muzan, he has a plan in mind, or at least he's doing stuff. We know that because the master, he said something about it, like Muzan, he did it at multiple occasions, you know, making a diversion because he was doing something important, in fact, and he needed to hide it. The fact that we saw him, you know, the fact that he's transforming himself into woman, kids, stuff like that, For me, he has a plan, he's trying to do something. I don't know what, I don't know how, but I think that there is something right there. So Tanjiro, Inosuke and Uzui, they shared their informations. That's so great. I thought that it would take more time, so I'm really great that they already all know about the fact that Zenitsu disappeared, about the fact that we have a demon right there, that Inosuke felt, that took maybe Zenitsu, you know, all of that. I'm really glad. Right now only Tanjiro is fighting her, but I think that soon we're gonna have Inosuke coming, because just right there he was mad, you know, at Tanjiro who didn't come at the right time, so for sure Inosuke is gonna search for Tanjiro. And for Uzui, we know that he's around searching for answers and stuff like that. No, we know even more. We know that that guy said to Uzui that this woman, this Oiran, you know, is really afraid of her and stuff like that. So they're all gonna meet, so they're all gonna come to help Tanjiro against that demon. That's great. You know, one Hashira and 2 demon slayers who are now, you know, at the level of Kanao. That's great. I like also, you know, that level of things for demon slayers. That was a good thing. And that was a good thing also to know about the rank of demon slayers appearing like that on their hands. Really an information that we didn't have before. I don't know how it happened into the manga truly, if maybe Tanjiro should have had that information at least into the books. He had that information earlier, but right there they need to introduce that information now because it's gonna be useful into the next episode. Maybe it's more something like that. But no matter what, it's a good information to have. And the fact that they are putting it right now and not in a post-credit scene, you know, like a little secret that we could know, it's making me think that yes, it's gonna be useful at some point. These 3 are gonna fight that girl, I mean that demon, Daki, upper 6. About that demon, she looks great, for sure she looks great, and I love her ability. I hate the fact that she considers everyone ugly, but I think that it's something about her personality, you know, the fact that she looks so great, the fact that Muzan is saying that he's gonna need her because she's the one who is the most beautiful and all. I think that it's really something about her personality to look so great and to consider everyone else ugly. But for sure I'm gonna hate for her to say stuff like that. And I'm sorry to say it, I'm sorry to say it. Maybe you're not gonna share my opinion about it, but truly, I think that she looks way more beautiful when she has her clothes on, and she's also really more frightening, and you know, I'm more afraid of her when she had her clothes on, because she doesn't have the same attitude, she doesn't have the same aura, you know? Right there, being naked like that, and all, I'm just thinking, fuck again, we're just seeing her boobs, we're just seeing her ass and stuff like that. She's not frightening me being dressed like that, and it's not adding anything to her personality or to her ability or to anything. I know that the fact that she's like that, it's explained by her ability, because to use all of her belt, you know, all of her tissue, it's the tissue which was covering her before that, so now that she's using her ability, she's half naked like that. I understand that, but it's more the fact that it looks great, you know, to see her like that, but it's not necessary and it's not helping to make her more scary and stuff like that. And on the contrary, for me, when I'm seeing her like that, I'm less considering her, because yes, she's more sexualized and she's more a cliché thing than a demon who could really impress me. You know, for me it's a little lame the fact that when we had demons, male demons, they all had, you know, a certain look and stuff like that, which was really different and which was so great. And now that we have a girl demon who is a big one, for sure you're gonna You're gonna make her like that, you know, half naked and all. Do you understand what I mean? You didn't do it for the male, and on the contrary, you played a lot with their costumes, with their clothes, to put, you know, a look on them, something really cool on them. So to not do it for her, it's making me a little sad, you know. Because again, so far this anime didn't make that mistake, so I'm a little sad that right now they're doing it. But again, I think that it's like that. It can be explained by her ability, it can be explained by that place, you know, a place of city, a place of lust and desire, a place for prostitutes and for people who want to buy prostitutes. So, yes, I'm not okay with it, but it's like that. And again, it's not changing the fact that that scene was beautiful, that fight, the music and all. It looked so great. I think that we can, you know, next episode, maybe 2 episodes, and we can fight her, we can win against her. If we have 1 Hashira and 2 Demon Slayers like Inosuke and Tanjiro, or maybe I'm too optimistic, you know, but I have faith on them. Okay, I think that I'm gonna end this review right now. That's all for that session of binge watching. That was cool, 2 episodes, you know, on a day. I think that for Demon Slayer I'm gonna function like that because I don't have so many episodes now to watch to finish this binge watching before waiting for the new episodes to come, like you guys to have to wait for each episode. So yes, I think that I'm gonna do it like that, 2 episodes at a time. It's gonna be cool. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.